Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the 305 sprint cars here at USA. Ran a decent time in practice. The track's super oddly worn out. Like, it is really wide worn out going into the corner, but then the exits of the corner aren't really worn out at all. It's really interesting on how it is. Got the wing forward, like always, all the way to 0. Hopefully we can have a pretty good lap in the 4s. I'll be happy with that. You really got to hit the bottom right in 3 and 4. I have like a little bit different of a line on 1 and 2. I kind of go in a little high and then try to cut down through the slick to get to the grip down here. That was an awful 1 and 2, to be honest. That was not good at all. I'm gonna try to chance it and just get a better second lap, because that 1 and 2 was just not good at all to me. Try to get the speed going into this lap again. I think I cut down a little early. Try to get a good straight run off down the straightaway, and then you got to hit 3 and 4 right is the hard part. You have to run right along the edge. Try not to hit the grass because it'll push your car up. That was actually a pretty good 3 and 4. I'm happy with that. Hopefully that would be a decent enough time. They ran in the 4s. I ran a 3. Let's go. I'm happy with that. 395 was the fastest I ran on like a similar track.
I thought I had quick time, and then you pulled your lap. Dang.
Yeah, I messed up the first lap, so I tried to get a run into the second lap again, and luckily it paid off. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully we can hold the lead.
Nice lap.
Got one guy left to qualify, so I'll pick it up and get ready to go green unless he qualifies. If not, we'll be waiting the last 3 minutes, so hopefully he qualifies here quickly. Alright, well, we stayed on the pole, which is awesome. That guy just ran his laps, which is nice. At least he got qualifying done early.
Everybody.
I like when people actually get the qualifying done quicker, which is nice. If you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe button. That way I know you guys enjoy watching this kind of racing as well. I enjoy this track. Hopefully I can learn a little bit off of what happened in the 358 race, because I didn't do as well in the 358 race here as I wanted to, but I had a really good... Oh, he's car number 1. Oh, he probably has a thing up to where it shows how much iRating people are at and what spot they're in currently. But in practice I was in before this, the track was like completely worn out and you could run right along the top and be pretty quick. I was running consistently like 9s or 0s, like a 21.9, 21.0. Like, the track falls off a ton compared to our qualifying time and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see on how it plays out throughout the race.
Good luck, everybody.
You really got to hit 3 and 4 right. That's the hard part.
Yeah, good luck.
Because if you can hook right along the bottom, it's fast. If not, you might hit that inside wall or just scoot on up out the corner and it's a little slower. But hitting that bottom definitely makes a big difference, and not hitting the wall. Because I did it really well in qualifying somehow. Like, I got kind of lucky in qualifying for 3 and 4. Chancing it all on the last lap, second lap. Still waiting on somebody to join up. I'm not sure who. They might miss the gridding.
How about this time? I'm not hit the wall.
Oh, he must hit the wall in the race.
Hit the wall and went all the way back to 4th.
That sucks.
Anyways, good luck.
Hopefully we can have a pretty clean race. No cautions, D-class race. Hopefully we can do pretty well. Need to try to get some iRating back after the last, like, 3 races under, I think. The 358s, we only lost, like, 1, which wasn't, like, anything at all, which is fine. The limited late model race lost a bunch. The race before that, I think, was the World of Outlaws, I want to say. And I lost a decent amount there, I want to say, too. I think I got wrecked in that one.
Do you guys run with force feedback?
Some. Yeah, I read some. I don't know exactly how much.
I run max, trying to make it most realistic as possible.
Yeah, I ain't trying to rip my hands off when I wreck.
I did run max, so I realized I'd break my wheel within like 2 months, and now I
Yeah.
run like 4 or something.
Yeah, you also rip your hands
Mine's
off
been
when you
max
wreck.
since like, well, like at least 7 months, and it hasn't broke, so I'm good.
Probably a decent wheel. I don't run too much force feedback because I ain't trying to like
I've
kill my
only had
arms
everything
in these
for
races or any race.
So.
Because I know some people who have their force feedback really high, when they wreck, the wheel goes crazy, so you better let go of the damn wheel. I don't have it up nearly that high. I can still hold on to the wheel when I wreck. So that's like the main thing. I don't want to like rip my goddamn hands off. It'd be awful. That hurts so much. All right, gotta get a good start. Truck's gonna go in. I'll probably take off then. As soon as it starts to twitch going inside, go for it. Had a really bad entrance turn 1 being on that low side. I knew he was gonna have a good cross down. Try to run just out of the slick there, because I knew the guy behind was getting a good run. Hopefully be able to pinch him and get a good run on this outside, because it is hard to run that bottom in 1 and 2 on the low side, which he actually did it really well. Don't really have room to go inside yet. Trying to pinch these guys down, but they're hitting the exit of 3 and 4 really well right now. It's killing my run. Okay, I can run what I did in qualifying at least now. Did not get low enough off of turn 1, but now I can run the bottom 3 and 4 at least. So I went from 1st to 4th because I missed the entrance to turn 1 on the first lap. That tells you how much the line means for this track. It's getting really slick, like wide through the middle of the corner now. Have a good run on him. I'm not gonna be able to get inside. Try not to run into the back of him. They definitely feel a little quicker than him. I had to check up though. I just hope I don't get hit trying to do my thing in 1 and 2, because I like doing that line, but I might just start running low so that doesn't happen. Try not to get too much in that grass, because your car does not want to turn when it gets in the grass. Like when your front left and maybe your back left barely gets in that grass down there, it does not want to turn. It goes pretty straight. Bottom in 1 and 2 starting to get slick. You can still run it right now. It's still quick, but it's starting to go away a little bit. I'm just missing my entrance there in 3 and 4 really bad. But this track, oh, we only have 20 laps here? Oh, that sucks. I thought we were gonna have 30 laps here. I did not pay attention to the amount of laps we had. Not at all. And that outside lane might start getting a little better in 1 and 2 now. That was a better entrance, but my front left clipped the grass. They're having a battle for the lead up there almost.
Really?
Try to find some grip up here, because you can definitely get a lot of momentum down the straightaway running the outside in 1 and 2. Okay, 6 car was not ready for that. I could not see his car come down with the wing on the right. I was not ready for that at all. Try to get my back right into this grip though and try to make up some ground. Maybe don't need to be that high, but yeah, I was not ready for him to do that last lap. I thought he was going outside and running that, but he came down like he did that lap too. He's probably just trying to get like a straighter run down the straightaway or something. It definitely helps out. That was definitely a better entrance for me. He tapped the wall. They're still having the battle for first up there.
Gonna be 10 laps to go here.
Yeah, I probably don't need to go as high as I was in 1 and 2. Keep clipping the grass in 3 and 4, like just barely. It's like messing up my slide. Try not to. I do think just being all the way out in the grip is fast though, in 1 and 2. It just feels fast. Try to have a little bit wider of an entrance, and that was much better of a slide through 3 and 4. Getting really loose off though, of turn 4 on the low side. I kind of want to straighten it out before that. If I do feel like I'm fast once this track wears out a lot. I do feel like I have some speed. See if I can keep up this speed running this outside. See what happens. Third place is starting to battle for second now. First place is trying to throw a slider line, which worked in the modified race for a lot of people. But I tried it in practice when the track was really worn out, and it didn't seem to work as well in these cars. Dang, we only got like 6 laps left. This race is going by super fast. I was hoping we'd have like 25-30 laps, like a normal race here, I feel like, but these only have 20 laps. Oh, he got the wall, don't hit me. Okay, I got lucky. Oh, guy behind me got clipped. That's unfortunate.
Ow.
Number 1 car got clipped. That's super unfortunate for him. That moves us up to 3rd at least. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. I barely missed that. That's what happens if you clip that inside wall, though. You clip that inside wall, it's gonna jet you out. But he like must have really hit it because he like flew outside. Yeah, first place is throwing like a slider line almost. So not that time. He was just walking the bottom there. Guess it's not too wide. I'm gonna try to do this. Try not to get too sideways doing it. Seemed to be a little quick. Not super fast though. Let's see about the lap time. Actually, that lap time was like a 10th faster, so might need to do that in 3 and 4 at least. Get as low as I can, and then try to drift up and keep the car just straight. I might have figured this out a little too late. I feel like 1 and 2 you can't get low enough to really make it worth it. We'll see how it is this lap. I just felt so slow off of 2 though. But when I was in practice, the track was a lot more worn out than this at least, but it just felt like it didn't work as well. Yeah, I literally ran like the same exact time as when I ran the top side in 1 and 2, and I'd rather have the momentum off of 2. But we're on the last lap and I'm a little too far away. Lose 145. Oh, that hurts. That hurts the soul to see. I got way too sideways there. Ooh, second place got the wall though. Have a little bit of run on him, but I won't be able to get there, which is unfortunate. Good win.
Good race, Sean.
I'll take 3rd though. I messed up turn
Good race,
1.
everybody.
I messed up turn 1 so bad, and that just shot me back to 4th. That was a good race though. Good race overall. I like this track and like all the cars, so like how that went.
I think I probably should have pulled it up to the top sooner.
Top definitely started working for a little bit, it seemed like, because the times fell off quick. Even from qualifying to the beginning of the race, we weren't even like super fast.
Yeah, the top
it was just
line up here.
kind of just pretty even through the whole thing. I think I ran the bottom really well this lap or something. Yeah, this was still early on when you were able to run the bottom, but it got worn out super quick. Sprint cars always tear up a track, so I'm not surprised by that. But I was able to stay pretty consistent most of the way between the 7s and 0s of 22.0. I didn't really have a 22.1, did I? Trying to find every lap. No, I don't think so. First lap was obviously slow just because we're getting going, but I just had such a I just had such a bad entrance because he was still on my outside. I wanted to pull up to go down, and I didn't have a good entrance because if I turn a little early and clip this, I'm going up anyways. So I was trying to just get a little bit out here, but it's just so slick in the beginning. He had a good turn down. He just backed off a little bit, turned down, able to make it hook, and went on from there. I could have probably turned down in 3 and 4, but I was like right on his right rear, and I didn't want to go into the corner with a little bit more momentum being on the high side and getting into it.
That move I started risky, but it worked out.
I had such a bad entrance in that turn 1, and I knew I was probably going to lose that spot anyways, but because I had to go low because you were still on my outside barely, and then you just had a really good turn down and gripped it, so it was a good race, good win.
Yeah, thank you.
I knew he was saying something, but I didn't know what he was saying. I want to see how this guy hit the wall, because he hit it hard as hell and flew outside, and the 1 car is the unfortunate like victim from all this, because I almost clipped it. Yeah, he went high, tried to come down. I need to go to a different angle. Let's go far chase. He goes down. He's trying to get a good straight run off. Ooh, he clips it. His whole front wheels come off. That's why he goes so far out there, because when he clips it, his whole front wheels come out, and there's no saving it because you can't turn. He just has so much speed trying to get on the brakes. Can't. That's super unfortunate and really unfortunate. I barely get by it, and then the one car back right gets clipped.
I almost lost it to Sean. He was getting way more on to the entries because he was hitting it just right, and I was a little too high every single lap. So, I mean, instead of when he was on the tail, I just ran low and prayed that I wouldn't mess up and made sure he wouldn't get around me. So I guess it turned out.
Yeah, I started finding some speed a little bit the last like 3 laps, but I was too far back from you guys to do anything. That was a good race, though. I'm happy with how we finished. Car number 2 finishing 3rd. Should gain a little bit of I-rating, especially because the number 1 car is losing so much being back here.
Yeah, I couldn't hit the bottom right. My lap times, I was faster when I was running my line, but when I tried pulling him down to his line, he was still getting way more onto the entry, and he was being way smoother off the exit. But
he was right with him there. Yeah, he was hooking the bottom so well that I see, looking back at it, he was just getting a little lower and the wheels are gripping really well. Yeah, I was a little bit faster than them up here.
Especially
I think the 5 was a little faster than the 3 car. I almost called him the 0 because he was 0 in last practice.
Times to not get into me.
Yeah, he definitely got right to his wheel. So good racing overall. Good clean racing. 6 wrecked himself. I think that might have been like the only wreck.
Yeah, from what I see, every single time I ran the bottom, he was letting it off so he wouldn't hit me. So
go back, see any incidents that happened. 9 car. Some net code happened between them. They were not going to touch. Oh, and then they hit off the corner. That definitely touched. What else happened? 6 car. This is where he goes flying out into the wall. And then the 1 car is coming on by. Unfortunate victim. That's awful timing. That's just such bad luck overall. Lap 16, 13, and 12 get hooked. They're both just going for the same spot on the straightaway. Might not have known he wasn't fully cleared like that. I think right here, oh, this last lap where the 5 car got the inside wall. If I was a little closer when I started getting that speed, could have probably gotten in a second there. 7 car hit the wall. Yep. And that's the end of the race. So great win by the 3 car. I'm happy with how we did. At least we stayed consistent. Started finding some speed there at the end with that slider line, just like the modifieds. I'm surprised that started working because it wasn't working in my last practice like I did before the race. I thought the top was going to be more dominant, but it didn't get as slicked out so wide as it did in my practice. So I'll take 3rd place. Let's go see what we end up getting out of this. All right, results in. Strength of field was 2100. Not a bad strength of field. 3 different splits. There was a decent amount of people that registered for this. 5 car definitely had the quickest lap. He seemed like he was the fastest car there towards the end. He just couldn't get by the 3. The 3 was not as quick on the bottom as the 5. 5 was just hooking it so well and just going with it. Is that the only A class? No, the number 1 car was A class as well. I'm like, I didn't see any more A classes when I was sitting right here. But got back to max safety. Happy about that. Gained 14 I rating. I'll take it. Glad to gain some back finally after the last like 3-4 dirt races. And maybe our luck started turning back around because I ran that Xfinity race at Daytona, missed like 3 different wrecks, and I was the only car running that had a 0x in the whole race. So maybe our luck's turning around. Barely missed the 6 car, so yeah, maybe our luck is turning around. I don't know. That'd be great because I definitely need to gain some I rating back on this dirt side because I've struggled the last like week and a half maybe. So it's been a little bit rough, and I didn't run that quick of a lap either in this race. I just wasn't able to hook it up on the bottom that well early on. I was kind of stuck on the outside, and I missed turn 1 in that first corner, so that's what really set me back in the beginning. But I started finding that speed there at the end, just like the modifieds did at the end of that race as well. I wish I just would have found it a little earlier, but I did practice it before, and I didn't think it was going to work as well as it did. This guy actually just got to a C class because I'm pretty sure he would have the necessary things done, but he got to a 4.0, so congrats on the 8 car to get in the C class. Good job. Now you can go run the Pro Lane models with the 360s if you want to make a setup, because that is going to be tough to do, but you can do it. But happy we gained a little bit of I rating. Good race overall. Pretty clean overall throughout the whole field. It seemed like a couple guys got together It didn't seem like anything malicious, at least, like some other races. And then just unfortunate with the one car accidentally. Well, not accidentally. He was just in the wrong place, wrong time. 6 car bounced off the wall. One car got hooked in the right rear into the wall and flipped. So that was just unfortunate for him and the 6 car altogether because he just barely clipped the inside wall. Wheels came up off the ground. No way you're able to turn the car back at that point. So that was unfortunate for the both of them, especially for the one, because he had no part of it. But I'm happy we were able to finish third. Wish I could have fought the top 2 there towards the end if I would have found my speed quicker, but it is what it is. But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race also. Let me know how your guys' races went this past week. If you got any wins, let me know. Let me know how many. How you guys are doing this season. Season's almost over because I think next week is week 13 and then or week 12, and then it'll be week 13 and then start of a new season. So let me know how you guys have done this whole season, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.